Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. You're looking at a pair of naughty people on the screen, Sindel and Shujinko. They're so naughty, in fact, that they're going to be curtailed a little bit in the upcoming pro competition for Mortal Kombat 1, specifically for East Coast Throwdown, which is happening on the weekend. So what's going on exactly? Well, I'll give it to you directly from the source. NRS Esports, we're adding 2 temporary rules for the pro competition at East Coast Throwdown. 1, use of Sindel's unblockable exploit is banned. And what is that? Well, don't worry, I'll show you. And it will result in forfeiture of the round. Sindel players must inform bracket judges they will be using her in tournament, and Shujinko is banned, straight up, versus General Shao players. And why is that? Hey, don't worry, I'll show you. And as a follow-up tweet here was mentioned, judges will be monitoring matches and will make calls for any circumstances not mentioned. We are actively monitoring and working to resolve these issues. Good luck this weekend at East Coast Throwdown. So basically, these are bugs, naturally enough, and they will be addressed, but they cannot be addressed in time for the tournament this weekend, which sucks. That's life, I guess. So this is very much a stopgap measure. So why are these things banned? What exactly is going on? Why is Shujinko specifically banned against General Shao, right? Well, let's get into it. So first here we'll showcase why the Shujinko bug is a thing and why it has to be banned. So as you probably well know, General Shao is a stance-based character, and if you want to learn more, we got some really good guides on the channel about him. Plug, plug, plug. So yeah, we have axe stance, that's where a lot of the magic is done, and when we want to go crazy, we dump the axe, and we go berserk on you with all sorts of mix-up, right? That's great. That's great. But the problem is, Shujinko being the copycat that he is, one of his moves, right? If he has the meter up, he can use the axe. Fair enough. You know, he steals from everybody. That's how it works. However, if he uses that axe while my axe is on the screen, some bad things start happening. So my axe is on the screen, his axe is on the screen. Okay, things look normal, right? Look normal, but you might notice my moveset is not normal. In fact, my moveset is now axeless. I might be like visually holding the axe, but I can't use the axe anymore. So all my axe normals are gone. I am stuck and unarmed for the rest of the match. So that's kind of a thing. Unarmed's great when Shao wants to go into it, but being in it forever is definitely not ideal. Once again, sure, I'm holding it physically, but all my moves are the unarmed stance moves. And not only that, some of my moves just don't work. Like say here, the con knee, right? It's just one of your base special moves, sure. And when we try to do the con knee, when we have the glitch happening, it's gonna just disappear. It's not a move anymore. I can't do it. I'm just gonna wind up getting back 3 instead. So not only are we forever stuck in unarmed stance, we can't even do all the moves of unarmed stance. I can't even do something basic as like 2-2-4 knee. So suffice it to say, this cripples Shao as a character. And this is very easy to do. Like, it's not like it's hard to build up Shujinko's meter or anything, right? So at any point, if you see the axe is gone, just call Shujinko, do the axe, and you basically killed Shao as a character. And he can't do anything anymore. So, yeah, that's why this is banned. So, realistically, the only reason to pick Shujinko versus General Shao is to use this glitch. Because it's not like there's tons of sick play. Just pick Cyrax or, you know, Kung Lao against him like everyone else does, right? So, yeah, this is definitely for the health of the game. For the few people brave enough, for the heroes that are brave enough to play General Shao to begin with, in the state the game is currently in, don't screw them over, right? So this is completely fair. Once again, I'm sure it'll be patched out soon, but for at least East Coast Throwdown, this is the way it's got to be. So Shujinko versus General Shao is banned. Now let's talk Sindel. Now Sindel, what's listed for Sindel as far as the NRS tweet goes, it says this is unblockable exploit, which is true to a degree, but what it is an effective infinite thanks to the unblockable. So what is it exactly? Well, it has to do with Sindel, it has to do with flight, and it has to do with freezes. So, normally, Sindel, if you do fly, and you get it, say, you know, a combo going, you can't do the same like aerial punch in a combo multiple times. It's in itself like a form of infinite protection, right? So you basically get the one fly combo, that's it. And if you ever do another one, the opponent is allowed to block. However, with the freeze, you can't block, naturally enough, therefore it circumvents the rule. So let me show you an idea here. So first off here, the opponent is set to auto block if there's like a gap or like just, you know, any moment they could block in a string, right? And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do back 2, fly cancel, and land on them with jump 2, do a combo, freeze them, and then keep going. And as you can see, we got the combo. And more to the point here, I'll do it against myself, just so you can see. So now the bot's going to do this to me, and as soon as I do the first hit here, you can see all my inputs, I'm going to hold block as soon as I get hit by the first hit. Okay, I'm now holding block. And what's going to happen? I get hit anyways. And the thing about this combo specifically is you can loop it, you can loop it, you can loop it, you can loop it. And you may notice as well that we did the snap, right? The snap is so the assist regenerates faster, because that's one of Sindel's traits, so you can effectively loop it till death. So the concept's simple. Anything that goes in a scream is basically death. Because you do scream, and you can jump, dash forward, do back 2, and when you do back 2, you can fly cancel back 2, sets up the whole infinite, go from there. And basically so on and so forth forever till they're dead. So it's a pretty easy concept. The enemy will die after a few reps. So basically any touch from Sindel is technically a touch of death. So that's why this has to be banned, to say the least. So Sindel and Shujinko, you are naughty, and therefore for the first big tournament of Mortal Kombat 1, the first pro competition tournament of MK1, you guys gotta be curtailed just a little bit. It's unfortunate bugs exist, they always will, that's the nature of fighting games, but at least NRS is aware enough to say, hey, for our pro competition, like, yo, you gotta cut this out. I'm sure it'll be fixed by the time Omni-Man comes out, or if maybe even earlier, who knows, right? But regardless, that's why these are banned, now you know. So if you're at East Coast Throwdown, you see someone pulling these shenanigans, you tell them you stop that right now, because Papa NRS says that's a no-no. And otherwise, though, my friends, that's the news, that's the explanation of the news, and that's the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Mortal Kombat.
So strong.